Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome the heck in here. I'm Terry or Demi, either one.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
Aww. Hi, Em. Thank you for the resub. And thank you for letting me hear that little sound clip because it is my favorite sound clip that I have. But welcome in. I saw Tim playing this Stray Gods game. I'm gonna give it a go here. That looks kind of right up my alley. Hey, Jess, welcome in. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm Terry or Dimmy, either one, like them both. Pronouns are they, them. If you want to put your pronouns in the chat to make sure I'm using the right ones, I would appreciate that if I don't already know them, or even if I do. Yeah, so we're gonna try Stray Gods. It's a RPG musical. There's some Greek gods involved. There's a kind of a murder mystery involved. Let me look at these options real quick. We do have some content warnings. I'm just gonna say there's characters drink alcohol. Someone does die, so you don't see it, but it's implied. So there is some blood. A character suffers from PTSD. They relate their story concerning being captive during World War II. No explicit descriptions are used. I love this. All games need to have this thing. A character dies at the beginning of the game, right? The game is kind of around figuring out who killed this character. And then another towards the end, just FYI. Themes of what could be considered suicide are present during a story in the middle of the game. So if you have any issues of these or with these things, you know, please step away. Don't watch. Hopefully it's nothing too graphic. It says not super explicit, but I can't verify that. So just take care of yourself. Do what you need to do. Why isn't this standard in story games? I know, right? It really should be. We need to know what we're signing up for here. I do have subtitles on. If they're too small, let me know. Also, if the game is too loud or too quiet, let me know. But yeah, we'll jump in here. And welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hope your day's going well. Listening while taking down Christmas shiz. You are on it. I think last year we took our Christmas stuff down in, God, I don't even know, March. As long as we can be better this year than that. Aw, okay, I love the people who made this game. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge, oh my God, I'm gonna butcher this. We're gonna acknowledge these people of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Ora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This is amazing. Land acknowledgement, right? This game was also built on Treaty 6 territory and a traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Salto, I'm so sorry, Blackfoot, Métis, and Nakota Sioux. That's awesome. Okay, the people who created this game get a big thumbs up.
Four hours.
And then
4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Saxophone.
Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Yeah. Maybe we should try that.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band, coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What?
Like
You
the
said it'd be
accent.
2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Aw, well, we could be nice to her.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
BFF.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace. You'll get through this.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Aw. Look at her making
coming?
shit up for us.
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Okay, so they live together. They're best friends and roommates. Is that roommates in quote marks or?
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Okay, she has a voice like that and she doesn't know how she fits into this band.
Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze.
Hello.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Everyone else is gone.
I'm afraid it's just me, Calliope. The rest of the band already left, so...
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
All right. Well...
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea, though I'm about to with no sails, not a you breeze. Still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Choose your trait. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing. Everyone likes her more for it. Kick ass in your face. This Grace is very punk and rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Or clever. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Do we have a preference? I'm kind of leaning toward clever. Charming is probably my least favorite option here. Clever always. Go for the liar. I see what you mean by liar. Yeah, reckless and aggressive. Okay. I feel like we all agree that we should go clever here. Also, hey Rocco, welcome in.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Wow. What was that?
Impromptu duet.
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Okay, so now we get like clever options. You aren't here to audition. Well, duh. I kind of want to ask her what's wrong. Like, you clearly haven't met before. I'm gonna ask her what's wrong.
Well, I know why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young.
Straight to the
Surely your
overshare.
life is just beginning.
TMI, stranger. Oh. Well, she overshared with me. Do I overshare with her? I mean, honestly, I also want to know what's going on with Grace. Like, hey friend, why so sad? Keep your sowed reaping on the DL for a hot sec. What the fuck with cryptic? I'm gonna be honest because I want to know. I want to see what she says. I don't know what's going on with her.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask.
Now kiss her.
I should go.
Or not. Those are good questions. Bye.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
Now kiss.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Is the volume okay? Like, am I loud enough? Is the game too quiet or too loud? Like, I just want to make sure you can hear me in the game. Okay, I like this apartment. Are they sharing a studio apartment? Because that's tight.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the...
Oh, Lord.
Calliope? I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Okay, stranger, this is a bit much. We sang a song and everything, but, maybe we get help. Like, there's some blood. I don't think this is the time for an in-depth discussion.
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you
Okay.
mean? Hey! Calliope!
Oh, Lord.
Please? Please, come on.
How'd you get that much blood on her? Hello?
What is that?
Cool. Ooh, in your oh, no. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Hey, you.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Hermes.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say, who are you?
Hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here?
Wow.
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Oh, okay, so I can still do that kick-ass stuff even though I didn't pick that one. Yeah, explain this right now. How about that? Oh, I can't do it. Okay, because I didn't pick that option. They're just teasing me. This is what you could have had. Okay, the chorus.
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Like, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay?
Okay.
When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool.
I love
Let's go.
Hermes. Surprise! You're a god. Oh. Hello. Cookies.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
It's like all this
The chorus can
paperwork.
explain. Don't touch anything, okay?
Yes.
Wait! Come back!
Yes, Hermes.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Thought they were gonna give me a chance because I was totally gonna touch some stuff. This is rude. How long is she waiting? The cookie guardian. Don't even think about it. Hello.
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses, has passed on. To you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my, you have had quite the day, haven't you?
I guess we'll just continue the trend of asking people who the hell they are.
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Also, Athena is
So many
voiced
questions.
by Felicia Day.
This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
I love her.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
Because she's hot.
Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Not dressed like that, you're not. Oh, that's not telling me what okay. Wait, gods are real and you live here? You expect me to believe this? I don't know, I feel like somebody's yellow ball soul thing went inside me, so I don't think this is the unbelievable part.
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just
stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course.
No, Rocco,
Far
don't
from
work.
it.
Fight it.
Yet,
Fight the man.
At the end of the day, we too are just people.
Also do what you
trying
gotta
to get
do.
by.
It's totally okay. I forgive you. You said I'm a god now. It's just...
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you
eidolon.
one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
Oh.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper.
What?
Never mind a possible murderer.
What?
I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Objection? I object. Don't give in to Captain Time. I fucking hate that guy, Captain Time. We're taking him down. We're gonna suck up his yellow ball soul thing, and yeah. We'll be gods now. Cool. Okay, I didn't kill Calliope. She, like, kind of just showed up at my door, like, already having been killed. Sure, let's use our clever. That doesn't seem like a very clever question, but...
Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Is it still on there? Oh, yeah, it is.
Isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless.
Fuck, Captain.
Maybe we should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end. Yes, but what other option do we
Captain
have?
killed Calliope.
Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But... this isn't justice!
Oh, you made her mad. Her eyes are glowing. They're like, oh, damn.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse.
Did she?
No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that she.
You must know I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now
A little bit.
that the muse is gone.
Now that she's
gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. You'll have to see. The
Oh, that's harmony. That's pretty.
chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Oh. The white man speaking. Everybody be quiet.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
Mm-hmm.
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
We need to find the truth. That will prove myself, because I'm not sure she didn't do anything.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
Thanks, new fam.
And there we have it.
How do I prove my innocence? Well, person I picked the clever persona for, you would find who really killed Calliope. Let's see, what just
Have what?
happened?
What just happened? Am I free? Do I get my day in court?
Yes, you shall. You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, well, our original verdict stands.
A week to find out who killed this lady I just met and gave me her soul. Sure. Will do.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on
What
the
do you want me to
case.
say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's
Quite
all
the
I've
legal
got.
system.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer.
Do whatever I must.
If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
I like that blank check.
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Okay. Grace's apartment. Day 1. Time to head home. Okay, so there's a journal. Okay. This is stuff to read, so I probably won't, but I can check back on this stuff later if I need to know it. Apollo, Athena. Okay. Back. Time to head home.
Grace?
So you didn't find a dead body in here, did you, when you came home? Or,
Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Whoops.
Wait, did something happen to you?
I became a god, you know. You didn't find a body. See any blood splatter? No? Okay. Well, my first rule was like not to say shit. First rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club. So, make up a story.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddie.
Hi.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Everything's
Allowed
fine.
to say. Like you're a secret spy. Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so she
Hi
does see
there.
him too.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
Okay, if I'm not allowed to talk about gods to the mortal world, then why the hell is this happening?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two.
Okay, I'm confused.
You do look lost, don't you?
So they're like, oh, hey, Flashlight Steve, welcome in. We're playing Stray Gods. An RPG musical with Greek mythology. I'm confused though because they're all like, okay, we're gonna kill you. Okay, just kidding. We won't. We'll give you a week to prove your innocence. Don't tell anybody about us. And the first thing they do when I go here to my roommate is they send this guy with horns talking about me being a god. Yeah, can we talk in front of it and talk with Freddy?
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
All right. Well, shit.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols
This is
to
a
the
fun
mortal
game
world.
so far.
She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
She's not the
Why
mortal
do I
world.
have the feeling that I'm going to regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Well, that's good, because if she's my best friend, it'd get kind of weird keeping all this shit from her anyway.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Okay, you're asking if I'm crazy when there's a guy with horns coming out of his head right behind me? Yeah, I mean, I kind of saw this chick die in my arms and put her soul into me. I'm playing DBD right now. I just woke up and would like to get scared to death. Sure, that's what you do. Get some breakfast, get some jump scares.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Had blood all over me.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
What a good friend. You are the best.
What did
Best,
I ever
best
do to
friend.
deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
It's a wraith. Oh no, Bing Bong. You had me at friends with benefits. Right? Freddy's cute. Okay, so tell me your advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
He? His voice
Music,
is
art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Oh. Carrie Payton? Is that how you say? What else was he in? Sorry, now I'm all distracted. It's like, what else was he in? Oh, Ezekiel Walking Dead. Thank you. That's why I know his voice. Yes. I'm like, this voice is so familiar. Thank you. Jess, thank you. I don't even know what he said. I was too distracted by his voice.
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has,
he does have the
how
perfect
shall I
voice
say,
for this.
our talents.
Jess,
Yours
calm
is
down.
music, as befits a muse.
You're
He has a
like
great
the
voice.
original rock star, Grace.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Powerful.
Whoa.
Grace, you know that you're lost now.
Oh, he sings.
You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Oh God.
Why not?
Oh God.
Time's wasting.
Sorry, I'm not good under pressure.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Song. Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace, you can't
Get it, Ezekiel.
Grace, don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Time to play.
I'll take Wraith over some of those other
Grace, I have
killers.
a bad feeling.
Oh God.
That Grim is a giveaway, that much is clear. What is this creep concealing? How does he know you and why is he here?
Freddy, this map is uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you feel. Me, I'm just getting started. I wish you could feel this, it's kind of unreal.
Yeah, I didn't know he could sing either. Walking Dead could have been so much cooler. Just saying.
Stranger danger could
Oh
not
God.
be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
Morning's gone and the day wastes away.
Grace, this is our place. Is he gonna stay?
Freddy, I don't think I have any
I
choice.
know where you belong, Grace.
Maybe I should have sided with Freddy. I don't know.
Can you show me the way?
I don't make good split decisions.
Time to play.
I don't feel great about this. Oh God.
What do I do?
Have
Whatever
everyone
you
sing
wish,
together.
The power is yours.
It's okay, Freddy. I think I got this.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same. Morning fades and the day wastes away.
Morning fades and the day wastes away. I'm okay, 'cause I wasted with you. Freddy's been by my side since the old days.
And we'll age well together too.
Oh snap.
Think I'm the danger? You have no idea. I wouldn't blame you for wanting to hide.
I don't think you're the danger.
Or should you get ready? Finally grow up and take it outside.
So wait, are you saying you won't work with Freddy?
She couldn't be less qualified.
We're in a band, you do understand.
She
We're in a
could go
band.
solo. Let's let the idol decide.
Oh my God. I don't like that.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality
No.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city, where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
So was he just testing me? Yeah, you should have led with that. Why do you hate wraiths so much? Like, I'll take a wraith over, like, Pig or Pinhead.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
I don't trust this guy.
Ah, that's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger.
Mm-hmm.
A killer is on the loose, no?
Ezekiel is giving Tom from Rent, and I'm taking it. Then I'll need her help. Oh, maybe next time. I mean, we don't want Freddy to die. Though maybe this thing only kills gods, and Freddy's the only one that is safe. But maybe Freddy shouldn't come. Maybe next time, Freddy.
Oh, yeah. You can come on the next life-threatening mission, Freddy. Totes promise.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
It's his voice actor, but we can still refer to him as Ezekiel. I don't see why not. Okay, I guess we're going to the hideaway.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
It's also very empty. There was like
This
nothing
is
on this
Calliope's
kitchen
apartment. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this.
Wait, Ezekiel wasn't real?
Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
I'm pretty sure Walking Dead was a documentary.
I better have a look around.
Oh, okay, I can pick what I want to look at. She's allowed to be excited that it was Ezekiel in Walking Dead. He was a great character in that show. Let's look at the harp. Confirm. Can I play the harp?
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Play it. Okay. Warhol painting. Well, it's okay. You haven't seen the show.
Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Why does it move my mouse all the way over here when I click something? That's annoying. Guitar. Probably won't let me play that either.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
I mean, you just take it off the wall. Yeah, it moves my mouse way over. And then I get confused. Light? That's pretty.
After
I like the
Calliope
ceiling.
left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
At this moment, Jess is probably putting a bounty on me. Yeah. I could see it. She'll get a hitman named Ezekiel. Elegant painting.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to
Yeah,
ask?
this apartment is way cooler than where we were living when we lived here. Elvis picture. We can sell that.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
I mean, it's something she would do. Her day job is to crush dreams. So, I mean, at this point, I'm not sure if there's anything she couldn't do.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I want to
don't
live
see anything
here.
useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Maybe I should have brought Freddie. Pack your bags, Freddie. We got a new house.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There are only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You're Apollo, yes. Way to state the obvious. What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Creeper no creeping.
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Okay, that's fair. Pan told me about it. I guess let's take advantage of my clever persona, I guess.
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this?
A clue.
It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
He didn't pick clever. Let's see.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have.
He picked brooding.
There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Okay.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
So it seems like someone in the chorus had motive. They didn't want to change.
I should thank you for, you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Well, not with that attitude.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible?
He's so negative.
I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Why are you playing a game if you hate it? You deserve to do something you enjoy on your Saturday. Personally, I think DVD on weekends is a little worse than during weekdays. I have a less fun experience, which is why I'm playing Stray Gods.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If
Why
you
is
didn't
Apollo
want to
such
help,
an Eeyore?
that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Apollo's mansplaining her fate to her. Yeah.
Can't do this.
Yeah, I've spent way too much money on DVD also. Way too much. I like that they show me the other ones. Like, if I wanted to play through as a different thing, it'd be like, oh, I wonder what they would say to that.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Yeah, do it for her.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Oh, but I'm gonna force you to sing. Obey the glowy eyes.
Phantom pains from a missing friend. Feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
What?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side.
Okay, I need a second because I just looked up the voice for this guy. The voice of Apollo is Troy Baker, who was Joel in The Last of Us. What? And Booker DeWitt in BioShock Infinite. First, I did not know that was the same guy. I love both of those games. And that's him. I did not know he sang either. Oh my god. Okay. Continuing.
She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
Years, thousands of years, and now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the same. Listen to her, break from the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes, it's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same.
Thanks for being in, Jess.
It will always
have a great rest of your day.
On a loop.
Oh, bye, Flashlight Steve.
What did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase.
Have a great Saturday.
But you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Talk to me like you're Joel. How about that? Well, it sounds like it'd be useful.
Why? How is knowing the future a bad thing?
Do you want to know when you're going to die?
If knowing allows me to avoid it, sure.
To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
But if there is fate, doesn't that mean there were no other paths to begin with? There were just the illusion of other paths? Wouldn't that be what fate suggests? Sounds like he's just bad at his job. Yeah, well spotted. How is that a power? So I'm doomed.
So you're saying I'm doomed? All roads lead to doom, and there's nothing I can do about it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
All roads
You're still
lead to
free
doom.
to act, Grace. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me.
Oh.
There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh. Yeah, the prophecy guy wants me to meet somebody. We'll meet him. Hello.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Aren't idols rich? You would think. I mean, that Athena chick looked pretty rich, and Calliope. Her apartment that we're going to steal is pretty nice. But hey, I live where I live, and I'm not going to
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Oh, look at me being clever.
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as...
He's not a god. He's just a charming homeless guy who sweet-talked the other gods into his position. He, like, guessed something right once, and they're like, oh, got a prophecy right here.
a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Hey.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
Oracle with
How
attitude.
many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Who's Paul? Is that Apollo? Paul? I didn't know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
He's Paul.
I mean...
Yep.
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
Oh. I
ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
So you're good with computers. Can you hack some money into my bank account?
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, get her an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
Paul.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I love this Oracle. Sure.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
All right, fair enough.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer.
It's really just this kid with a computer.
Hold up, I'll show you. There.
It's my secret canon.
The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Core with a K.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
The hot one?
Persephone is in the one from the chorus.
No,
the one who
other-
wanted me dead, Persephone.
The other Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
It's sus.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
So let's go.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
That oracle's giving me life. Time to confront Persephone at her nightclub. Let's go have a thing off. I don't know. It wasn't in Glee Club. What's it called?
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret.
There's Pan.
While still managing to draw a crowd every night, don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Pan, aka Ezekiel.
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Just be like, hey, P, kill any idols lately?
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Sure. Oh. Talk to Eros. New person?
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Hello. I'm just looking up his voice real quick, because that's also familiar. He did some voice acting in Assassin's Creed Origins. It's Abu Bakr Salim is his name. Raised by Wolves on HBO. I didn't see that. Jamestown. How do I know his voice? Oh, he's cast in the second season of House of the Dragon, which I also haven't seen. Okay. Sure.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire.
Keep it together,
really.
Grace.
Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Okay. So about that,
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
No.
You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries.
Oh.
It may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
okay.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Actually, I haven't really looked.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There won't be a problem.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First,
Magic?
I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Can I just talk to her myself? Hermes. Oh, I like you. You're fun.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So what's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
You should be in charge.
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
Fair.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
You mean...
Oh.
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you.
I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Yeah.
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Okay, see you later.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But don't die.
Yeah, I'll try not to. I'd prefer not to die. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Ezekiel.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Yes.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Thanks. I healed him with the power of song.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you
Throwing some
function with
shade.
such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
Rude.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Can you ask someone, how can I trust you? Like, if you don't trust them, their answer isn't gonna mean anything.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Mm-hmm.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Do I need to talk to these other... Like, why is he an option again? Maybe because I didn't ask all the questions. Well, I'm not gonna. Arrow said come talk to him, but... Do I need to talk to Apollo? He brought me here. Sure. Sure.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
Yeah.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just that Persephone was a sweet girl and Hades, lord of the underworld, swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a by your leave, yes. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved.
How does that resolve?
Well, you asked.
Your mom
That's
gets
her story,
50%
as the
custody.
mortals tell it.
Your kidnapper gets 50% custody. The fuck?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That
Not better.
Quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Good. I mean, what?
Sounds like Hades had it coming.
Yep.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen.
That's pretty shitty.
She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
I don't blame her either. No, I can say that. There you go.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
Let's do it. Hey, bestie. Who is Persephone's voice actor?
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Okay, hang on. She was involved in Silent Hill. She's done a lot of English language dubbing of anime. English adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is her who voices her. It lists a bunch of shows, anime shows I'm not familiar with. Oh, she was Maria in Silent Hill 2. Okay, I'm familiar with that. Nice. Okay. I don't want to fight.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things.
Sure.
Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace, but I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove
Maybe.
you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Idol justice. Sing off, prove it with a song. Let's do it. Apollo, good dance.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
A lost little girl, you shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl, the shadows drawing near, and you all alone, we both know how this ends.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh god.
Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Let's fight back. I don't know.
Wait, you're she the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades, so you're his lady? Before my time, because
Damn.
I'm such a baby.
Pop quiz, what do you think that this is? Some little poetry slam. Cute rhymes, but you're out of time. Do you know who I am? Maybe you don't know
I mean,
who
I just rapped about it.
Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Ouch.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
Out of interest, is anyone here dead? No one? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey, let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you. People on my right. Here we go. On the left now. Come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried
like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and
Voldemort?
crushed all my dreams till a muse. I just want Calliope back.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I am?
Definitely Voldemort. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's who killed Calliope. The crossover we didn't know was coming. Everyone looks pleased that cut to her face.
Now you've earned your answers.
Mm-hmm.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
Oh, snap.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo.
Paul.
Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
So that was a clue.
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
Okay, everybody.
None of
keeps
you were
secrets.
talking to her. Who would she tell?
Right?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
I am clever.
If
I
it
picked
wasn't
that
Grace, that
persona.
means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
One of us. Yeah, I like how they're all like, yeah, nobody's talked to her in years, and then also, well, she didn't say anything was going on. I think Athena killed her, and then that's why she was so quick to try to kill me too, because she needs to hush that shit up. So,
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
it was a rap
Of course
battle.
we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
It was Athena.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
I mean, clearly, one existed. Here we go. Could Athena be the killer?
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Does she?
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only: to protect the idols. And that included Calliope.
Is it?
She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
It's always the most tightly wound ones that you gotta watch out for.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer.
It's not him.
It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea.
No.
For him to show up so quickly is odd.
Wait. Did you say magic?
I don't suss either of them.
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
I don't like either of these options. I don't want to say them. I refuse. I don't like them.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
And she wants me
Oh,
dead. 'cause
now
she's
you want
killing.
evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Should I give up? Should I just accept I'm gonna die in a week? No.
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
Mm-hmm.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
He's the god of prophecy.
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this!
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries till
far
it's too late.
You know how far I bent before I
Trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, god of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help. your anger. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Follow him or stay.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay with the hot lady.
Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Agreed.
Just as well. He said from the start that he didn't want to help, that he'd just make things worse.
Well, that's what you get when you live in a world of prophecies and riddles. Apollo will forever chase his own tail. But he brought you to me, so that's something. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
Exactly. And because Calliope wanted them to change and not be the same, she saw that as a risk. Something that could be a danger to the idols. Not tolerated. Athena killed Calliope, calling it now.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
To what end? To ensure the death of a hapless mortal girl?
To ensure that whoever became the next muse won't survive.
I can't imagine why anyone would want to eradicate the power of the last muse. Still, it's worth considering.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city. Start a revolution.
Okay.
Become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Consider it done.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
Are we sure? No on the burning down the city? Like that's definitely out. Oh, finished Act 1. Act 2. I like the fridge magnets just spell out fridge.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
Aww.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
WWBD.
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
I like them volatile. Yeah, also, she got shat on.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You'll figure your way out of it. You're still you.
I am still me. That's true.
That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Hang on. Un momento, por favor. Janina Gavankar plays Freddie. What else has she been in? Everybody sounds familiar now, but I don't know if that's just because I'm expecting them to be familiar or... She majored in theater at the University of Illinois, Chicago. She played Ava Papi Torres on The L Word. I do not remember her, though I watched that show a long time ago. She was in True Blood, which I did not see. Okay. Okay. Well, we just talked to Persephone. I feel like it's a little weird if we just head right back. I like how it's not even an option. They didn't even put Eeyore on here. I should talk to Persephone or go see what Pan wants. Let's go see what Pan wants then. We'll let that Eeyore brood.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
That's pretty cool.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are there?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
I am merely a mortal. So...
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier. Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
I have a lot on my plate just now.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
A blind mission, sure.
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
Well, it doesn't
a
sound
matter
so
of
bad.
the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Good enough for me.
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
if she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
I like how, I like the sarcasm in this.
I'll think about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion.
Asterion?
Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
So we're gonna have...
Well, if you
Stray Gods
decide to
Baldur's
go,
Gate
Grace, you'll
crossover?
still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Is the thing I need to help Asterion with giving him some blood, and you can't do it because you, I don't know, don't have blood. Because I'll go give Asterion blood, just saying. Oh, hi, you're with me.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
Well, I don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Nothing. Oh, do you know? How would you know? How would you know anything about what's going on?
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
The vampire from Baldur's Gate?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Oh.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, 'cause it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
For big old Eeyore?
Yeah, good point.
Paul? I don't care if the Minotaur is dangerous. Let's do
We
it.
should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Honestly, the reliquary is what I'm really interested in.
Ooh, a plan C. Go on.
There has to be some magical relic that could help me out. The trick will be finding it and getting my hands on it.
That will be a trick, yeah. I love your plans.
I have the best plans. Hey. Okay, real quick, plan D.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came!
Hi.
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's special. And she already knows about the idols.
We have been revealed. We are undone!
What? No!
We are
no,
dramatic.
not undone. I swear, I can go if you want. I will. I'm not gonna tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so amazing. It's like the Great Library of Alexandria, which, you know, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
Hecate's like, what? Okay, cool. Whatever. You like
I
libraries.
have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Maybe we should start over. My name's Grace. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Yeah, that's now.
Yeah, that's now. Or very recently, anyway. I guess you don't get much news here in wherever this is.
It is between places, crafted by my own hand from the ether. Here in the books are written all things, past, present, and things that are yet to occur.
Can I get one of those past books and see who killed Calliope?
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Snap.
Guess I'm not the only one with a problem.
But this cannot be.
The sooner you accept that someone, somehow, screwed up your magic books, the sooner we can get on to figuring out what happened.
Uh-oh.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
Okay.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
She's like, sounds like a you problem.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
Oh my god, I know that voice.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Yep, that is him. Aww. Rahul Kohli. He was in Follow the House of Usher and iZombie, and I love him. I love him so much. Hey, bestie.
I'm here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, not Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
Aww.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
Oh, snap. What are you going to do?
It is written.
Yeah,
Did
the
you
other
hear
thing was
that?
written and that was
Pan
wrong.
sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Burn it down. Oh.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be, do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit?
Oh my god, I love him. I love you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Maybe now you can tell me what this big favor is.
Come on,
He's in
isn't
love
it
with Kate.
obvious?
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Aww.
Please, help me tell her.
You got it, bestie. You got it.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate
Don't
is...
judge him.
She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Yes. 100% yes.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know? Please say you'll help me.
I got you, buddy. I'm too nice. Okay, there's not anything I'm not gonna do for this guy, okay? Doesn't this seem weird? I mean, if you wanted me to side with Hecate, then you should have made her be voiced by Rahu Koli. But she's not, so... She doesn't need him to find happiness. She's a self-actualized entity. Hey, I'm not making her fall in love with him, okay? I'm just giving him some really good words. Because he is an adorable minotaur and I want to hug him. But what will you do for me?
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear.
Oh.
Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I don't want to question it. I guess we're
I
just
can't
doing
say
it.
I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wiggle
but
your
to do
fingers.
what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand
Me and
it.
Freddie both.
What exactly?
This is a great start to pursuing someone. Do something you acknowledge they won't like, right? It's don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Exactly did you have in mind, Freddie?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Oh
Just
really?
speak from
Do
the
that.
heart. Be honest. You can do it.
No, dance. This is so amazing.
You cast a spell on me.
Oh.
Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary,
You and
Oh
me
my god.
are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me.
Oh.
You didn't
Oh,
do
buddy.
it to me directly.
Sing it.
I'm not blaming you specifically, just the
Compliment.
metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Yeah, tell her. Speak from the heart.
Hecate, with you there's so much to love.
Oh.
I'm not saying you're fat.
Oh my god.
Did not just say that. Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh my
okay,
god.
to me, you know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin,
Ooh,
your
no.
lips are so thin,
No.
your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly. Really?
How did this work?
You're doing great. Give it another go.
So
Cast
bad.
a spell on me.
No, don't go back to that.
It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me.
I don't know.
Katie, yeah, that's what I've always called you.
If she accepts this, she deserves
Sounds
whatever happens.
juvenile, but that name makes me smile. I've always wanted to tell
Agreed.
you. Anyways,
Oh my god.
as friends, I'm only a fraction of what I can be. I mean, I'll still make you tea, but don't you want more
Yeah.
than tea?
Don't you want more than tea?
Is this what you truly wish to do? This love could easily fall through.
And it will, probably.
Imagine if we ceased to be. It's a possibility. Don't you see?
Oh god, he's looking pretty bad.
Hecate, it could
Freddie is
be
me.
this spell
Of all
on
of
me
us.
has blinded my eyes from what you can see. If there's even the smallest possibility of losing you somehow, I'll take it back now. I'm finished. Could someone please rescue me?
Yeah, we're gonna help you, bud.
Freddie, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. Now he
That's
cannot
pretty, no?
undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring.
I like her
Don't
voice.
saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And
Let's
it's
let-
withering.
Let's let her respond.
Now I'm reconsidering.
Oh god, stop.
I'm tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully? Black magic takes a toll, and if you lose control, the cost is paid by reality. Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss. So don't dismiss, just resist.
You think that I don't know the darkness inside of me? You know the stars, but do you remember your history? I love the person I have become. You changed me.
Aw.
Come with me.
Look at Freddie.
Come with me. Come with me.
That's for her to decide. That's all. I helped.
I cannot do this, Asterion.
Aww.
The pain you feel now is nothing compared to what would come.
But the pain I feel now, Kate, it's killing me.
It's not.
I can take it away. You need only say the word.
Do it.
Wait!
I have to do this, Grace. I want this.
I call on the heralds of an ancient darkness to guide this sweet creature off this treacherous road. In all of creation, love is most leaden. I beg of the cosmos to lighten his load. For he may love, but will not be in love. For he may
Your love was never a lie. It is simply no longer true. And I know, in my heart, I am rescuing you.
The arrow of Eros I forced to undo. I put a spell on you.
Oh, those big sad eyes. No.
It worked. I don't love you anymore. Well, no offense, Kate. I still like you and all, but...
Once a month, I shall place a glamour so that mortals will see you simply as a man.
Aww.
You may go out into their realm and look for the love you so desire.
I am... Thank you, Kate. It's not what I wanted, but it's more than I deserve.
What just happened? I was addressing the captain. So the song didn't work out, and basically Hecate said, it's not going to happen, but I can take away the love that you feel for me so that you won't like suffer, because I'm not going to return it. So she removed the love he felt for her, and then now she's saying she'll let him go out, look like a human once a month, and he can go out and try to find actual love. Yeah. I kind of feel like he's adorable and she's a bro. I kind of feel like he just loved, I mean, they're the only two trapped in this tower, right? I mean, love the one you're with, I guess. It's kind of like how it felt, but he's adorable. And so hopefully this way, maybe he can find someone he'll love just because she or he is not the only other creature in his world. So, yeah.
If I had known you felt so, dear friend, I would have offered it long ago. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Absolutely. She was looking at him like, I'm stuck with this guy. I gotta give him a day off once a month, right? Like, believe me, buddy, it's a break for both of us. Oh, you can help me in return, you know? So much helping. Help, help, help. Oh, but she can't. She vowed that she wouldn't talk to people about things.
No hard feelings, I hope, about me using my powers?
You helped Asterion speak his feelings, and I to speak mine. It was a kind thing, even if it did not end as Asterion originally hoped.
Do I get to decide what I look like when I go to the mortal world?
Within reason, and appropriate to your mass.
So I gotta be big. Okay, alright, yeah, I can work with this.
Come, Asterion, there is much to be done. I will need my
Appropriate to your
pens, a
mass.
sample of blood, and you will need to dig up my cat.
Wait, what?
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Subtle.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, she made you fall out of love with her. Isn't that weird?
Oh, no. This is so much better. I just couldn't remember where I buried the cat. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night?
Yeah.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Oh.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though.
Easy answer.
I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary?
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone.
It was Athena.
Especially not an idol.
Telling you.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
It was Athena. How do you know?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
She wants to make sure Calliope didn't leave any clues. I don't care about these.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
She left a clue.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
Right.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Okay, thank you.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
Thanks, Betsy.
You okay there, friendo?
Why can't I say the clever one? I picked clever.
I'm okay. We learned a lot. I just wish I knew why Calliope was here in the first place.
Maybe that's a question for Medusa.
Sure, if only I knew where to find her.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
Always about meeting
You're just
Medusa in
lucky,
any
Grace.
story.
Luckier than you think.
Hell yeah.
You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Okay, I don't know why you're here with me on this. So sure.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
What is it?
You're welcome. You might have warned me what his love life issue was.
What was it? Asterion wouldn't say.
You really didn't know?
It was exhausting trying to get the poor fellow to admit as much as he did. At any rate, you seem to have worked it out. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
You already knew I would, right?
Oh? Did I?
Come on, Pan. How stupid do you think I am? The place you sent me for this favor just happens to be where Calliope was attacked. You had to know I'd discover that. If you wanted me to know, why not just tell me? What's the angle? Tell me why I shouldn't be suspicious, Pan.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
No. I'm trying to.
I'm trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
Ah, yes. Doubt. What a fascinating concept, and an excellent reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
Okay. You are the worst.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace.
I'm just going to take a second. I need to pee. I'll be back really quick. Okay, I am back. Where were we?
Caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you
Die.
Before I die?
I'm murdered.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
Oh,
She was at the reliquary, but you already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her grace. Medusa is a hideous monster.
I've heard.
And should be treated as such.
I don't want to go talk to her. Turn into stone. Okay, I feel like I'm not ready for that yet. I want to check in with Persephone, see what she's been up to. Maybe I should check in with Apollo. Let's do Persephone first. Just a little check-in.
Back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Disagreeing.
Let me offer an alternative to your Pan theory. What about Medusa?
So my sources are correct. You have been running around doing things on your own.
Yeah, maybe I should bring you up to date.
Medusa was at the reliquary that night. You don't intend to confront her directly, do you?
You think I shouldn't? How else will I find out why she was there?
There's always a way, Grace. Asking someone directly isn't the only method. Confronting Medusa should be your last resort. For now, I'd say looking into Pan's involvement is more important. I want to send you to a party, Grace. One Aphrodite is holding.
Ooh.
She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would.
Why
You can
is
put two
that?
and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
Sure.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Boring.
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Bunch of Eeyores. Well, if I'll see Apollo there, then I don't need to talk to him. Hey, buddy.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Hello, Grace.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
To be honest, I'm surprised to see you here.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
I defy this Eeyore shade. Eeyore is valid. Eeyore is valid. I'm just saying. Paul is an Eeyore.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
Paul sucks.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
That'd be cool, though.
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Oh. Like who killed her? But I'll be dead by then, so...
That's gotta be a lot of memories. She was, what, 1,000 years old?
More than that. Much more.
Then what happens to me in my piddly 20-something years? It can't be good.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
Man, Apollo is bringing me down.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her Eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Okay. So this must be, she's the one that has the PTSD with the World War II stuff. So just to call that out in case that's a trigger, and I guess she's gonna pass on and her Eidolon's gonna go to a new person, is what it sounds like.
When you say she's gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
In front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
So this is kind of like a wake. I called it.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Sing a song.
Knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling?
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Okay, hi Eros. Your mom who's not a mom. How do you feel about that? I think he also picked the brooding archetype.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
So we're huggers.
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Well, it's his not mom.
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
No, it's okay. It sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know much about it, would you?
Literally nothing.
I take care of Aphrodite. Ever since we came to the New World, I'm with her. Every single day. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
If I knew what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
We'll get her to sing about it.
What
Deal with those
happened
feelings.
is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols.
It's really hard to recognize the emotional significance of death when it's impermanent. Yeah. Also, like, well, I mean, I guess there's the veil thing. So for a couple weeks or however long it takes, she won't know anything. And I guess maybe that's the point to this. But like, it seems like this is a regular thing. Like, is this a yearly event? Like, okay. It's just, yeah, she's going on a drug vacation. That's all. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite,
Yeah, why aren't they used to this? Yeah.
her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's hear
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Yes.
Wasn't he a smith of some kind? Giant hammer, lived in a mountain?
Some of that is mortal fancy, but yes. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her beyond reason. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told.
Wait. What torture is not extreme? Is it like, can you call it torture if it's not extreme? Is it like a tickle fight and you're just saying torture ironically? No, come on.
They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted.
How is that not extreme?
Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
She gets a bed, but there's always a hot something slimy in it. It's not extreme. Come on. It's a really comfortable bed. It's just slimy.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye.
Damn.
It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
I mean, does Kate with her books of the past, present, and future, like she has no information on like where he is? Can they not get him a letter? She needs my
What
help.
is my part in all of this?
I'm gonna save all these people.
I'll help if I can.
Aphrodite loves
Y'all
drama.
are messes.
She always has. She wants us here to, well, to remember, to celebrate our history.
Again, I gotta ask, how often does this
She'll
happen?
ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
Sure.
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
Oh, right.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer.
They are self-absorbed messes, right? You can walk away from this drama, people, right? You decide. You can choose the less dramatic option here. It doesn't have to be I'm ending my existence and passing my soul on to another. You could just go to therapy. I mean, you have an option. I would hate spending eternity with these people. Well, now we know why Calliope wasn't talking to these people, right? She's like, y'all need to change. Y'all need to get some therapy, take some Prozac. I don't even know. But things have got to change. And they're all like, no, die, Calliope. You're wrong. We choose drama and murder.
She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try.
Y'all
I
need
hope that's all
Jesus.
she needs.
Yep. Was that? It's like, put down the haterade, drink some Jesus. Well, for these people, it's like, put down the drama aid. Drink some Jesus, drink some Prozac. There's a better way here. I'll do my best.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it. Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. You're way less dramatic than everybody else thus far, so I guess you're my friend. Apollo? Should I talk to you again? I don't even know.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
I mean, do you talk to them?
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again.
The definition,
it's so different from the old.
The definition of insanity is, right, like they say, trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Well, that's this.
Days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Codependence, yes.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
Always a healthy choice.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
Well, I should go.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are
Who
they
would
family
enjoy
gatherings?
this?
Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
Why not avoid them?
That's kind of sad.
What is?
Spending an eternity among people you can't even stand to be with at a party.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Well, now I need another drink.
I should get back out there.
Well, it's been fun. I'm gonna wait for this lady so I can sing to her to not pass on. And to get some therapy.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends.
It's Beyonce.
And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing.
It's
I dare
me.
not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
I love that I'm assuming that lady next to her is the successor. And I love that they have someone in a wheelchair in this game. I really like the creators of this game. Can we talk in private? I have the number for a therapist.
I was hoping we might have a chance to talk.
Oh, but we are talking, are we not?
I mean the two
No.
of us. In private.
And abandon my guests when I've just arrived. I have so many farewells
This is
to
totally
make.
Beyonce.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Where's her wind?
What manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall
That
tonight
pink hair is
become the
awesome.
new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice.
They are absolutely awesome for their inclusion. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. They've been killing it since the land acknowledgement. That was pretty awesome.
To meet you, Grace.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, I can say that.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survive my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Okay, I like pink hair girl more. So like I want to help the current Aphrodite, but also I mean I like the pink haired chick. I want to talk you out of this. I'm sure saying that would go well. I really need your help first. I know this is like your death party, but about me. Let me explain to you how your death party has affected me in the following ways.
I was hoping I could talk you out of it, actually.
Oh!
Forgive my saying so, but you seem fine.
Yes, it might seem that way.
You don't look
Well, tell me, Grace,
mentally disturbed.
why should I let you try to talk me out of this?
You don't look like you have PTSD. You look fine. Because this doesn't help.
You must know this isn't working. How many times have you done this? Has it gotten any better?
Better? I do not remember what better feels like. I remember many things. I remember virtue, heroism, even love. All of it eclipsed by the memories of pain. But tonight is not about becoming better. It's about respite from the pain and honoring the memory of what was. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Working for what? What is she supposed to do? Just keep being miserable when she doesn't have to be? Yeah. Like what is our protagonist suggesting? Like what is Grace suggesting? Because I think she's suggesting like dealing with the pain, confronting it, or yeah, not just sweeping it under the rug until you can't anymore. She's suggesting using she's suggesting suffering use blocker. Yeah, Grace. I forgot her name. This chick. Suffering is better. I don't know. I didn't take it that way. I thought more of it as like dealing with it instead of just you keep doing this, but it's not helping. So how about you try something else? Like, I don't know why the pink hair chick is all like, yeah, sign me up for this, bestie. Can't wait to be you and end things because of all these horrible memories you want to put in my head. Why is she signing up for this? Oh, Venus, is that her name? Let's talk to her. Why are you signing up for this, bestie?
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot.
Bessie, you're
Lady
fine.
Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Being a god isn't something you can really be ready for.
I mean, you are not gods, though. Are you? Not really.
You don't think so?
To me, you all just seem like people. Special people, sure, but flawed and lost, like the rest of us.
Preach.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
Well, I'm kind of in a veil.
Not really. I still felt like me, if that's what...
Hey, you know all that trauma I'm constantly talking about? You get to gradually remember that as if you lived it. Hey, you're welcome.
You're asking?
You didn't remember anything?
Exactly.
About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much.
Well, we're gonna sing about it.
Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a...
But it wasn't extreme torture. Nothing extreme.
Good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
Yeah, this is not it. This is not it.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Yeah, cult mentality. Or like the savior. She's trying to like white knight this. Like, oh, if I become Aphrodite, then I can be the one to help her. And probably every lady has thought that going into this process. So not the best reasoning here. I don't want to talk to Paul again. That worked out for everyone else who did this, right? Right? It's been going so well, guys. Let's do it. Let's get this show on the road. This nonsense. gonna sing you into changing your mind, lady. You don't even know.
I have tried so hard. Fought for so long. But in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new
Eros, I want to
world.
hug him again. He looks so sad.
This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
She comes up. Okay, yeah, people, come on. Let's change the tune here.
We let them rise.
Fix this shit.
We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Our so-called brother Ares sold his soul forevermore. He so loved the military, he became their dog of war. He denounced his loving family, and with mortal guns and greed, on a plate gladly delivered everything.
Clearly, none of these people answer to the captain. No one has a job. Oh, so what? Captain Capitalism is supposed to save everybody? Is that what you're trying to say here?
Thing that war dogs need. He betrayed us and we let him, and with their mortal souls long gone.
Oh God.
We thought we were untouchable. We were wrong. We were wrong.
Here's where I make bad split decisions.
I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell.
I'm assuming that's her husband.
Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
Be compassionate this time. I don't know. I don't know. Don't do this.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today. If your story stops there, I've nothing to say. I can't imagine. I feel like a child who grew up too fast. The goddess of love can't get past the What good is a flame when everything's ash? I can't imagine.
There's no excuse but mortals can tell.
You know.
There's no sweet release, it's ongoing.
You know. You know.
Everyone's here to bid me farewell. Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
This really happened. I won't let you weep. You know it's too late. Sing me to sleep. Pity my fate. My memories won't let me be.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
This is a pretty song, though.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
Oh my god.
Lost in a moment.
I don't know what Apollo's gonna do, but listen to him.
My sister, where we're all headed to, nobody knows. We have so much history and we're all caught in its throes. Sweet Aphrodite, I know there's no one like you. That's why I'll never know how you can carry the weight. The goddess of love's never felt so much hate. Drown in a sea of your fate. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment.
I don't know. You need to live, lady.
There's fire in you yet. Aphrodite returns, she'll never forget.
Finally we'll be free.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment.
That high note, though.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I have chosen to live.
Snap, really? My song worked? Yeah, Jess, I'm winning. I just got this lady to not die. No work today. Not for me. I don't work on weekends, thankfully. But yeah, this lady, Aphrodite, went through World War II and she was, okay, first they said she was tortured. And then they were like, nothing extreme, but she's like clearly has PTSD. And so she passes on her soul to a new person semi-regularly. We don't know how often. So it seems like pretty extreme torture to me. But I convinced her through the power of song to stop doing that because, hey, guess what? It wasn't working. So I call that a win.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and
But
I won't
Venus
be
is
able to
cool.
keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish,
I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this.
Scrolling up through Rocco's play-by-play with no context is fucking fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, he's been a real one. It has been great. We've been talking about, yeah, maybe don't try to just sweep your problems away, but maybe drink some damn Jesus and get some therapy. Maybe try that out.
Choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Okay, so about me. It's great you're not dying at all. These people are the worst. They really are. I'm gonna cross stitch. She's going on a drug vacation onto a throw pillow. Back to me. I need your help. No, I'm not gonna do that.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it?
Brewer,
It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
Not Mother.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding
yeah, which one of you is the god of therapy? You get the friends and family discount. Yeah, Jess is gonna make these throw pillows for everybody.
Calliope's death? Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Nobody definite, no, but I've narrowed the list of who it could be.
Oh, how's that?
For one, it had to be someone who had access to the reliquary. 2, it had to be someone who could do it right under the noses of Hecate and the Minotaur.
Oh, and I decided that Athena is the murderer. So that's why she was so insistent on me just dying for this. And yeah, I just want to suspect Felicia Day. So, oh, Jess, you did not hear the guy. Who is it? There was a Minotaur that I helped, and that, what is this? Rahul Kohli. He was Leo in Fall of the House of Usher. He was also an iZombie. He was the voice of the Minotaur, and I love him.
Medusa was there, but I'm not sure she got inside.
You stop it.
And are either of those things true for her?
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch the VOD because he was so fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention
Calliope came to see
this.
us that night. She was agitated,
Mark,
frightened
shit.
even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
What are we talking about? I'm talking about Rahul Kohli. Why wasn't this mentioned?
But you saw her? Why wasn't this mentioned earlier?
Well, we knew something was wrong. We were concerned, but not enough to intervene.
Calliope was always upset about something. We thought it was just another one of her crusades.
Oh, if we'd only known she intended to go to the reliquary. Why didn't she tell us?
Bye,
I'm afraid I
Jess.
can't offer much help, Grace. If you have access to the reliquary, I certainly do not, and I don't know who does. If Medusa was there, I'd ask her why and how. There are always motives lurking within her motives.
Joke's on you, I'm into being exploited. Maybe don't lead with that, Rocco. Captain Time's got me real good.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again.
Yeah. We'll sing another song.
Very well.
You don't want me to sing another song. Hey, Eeyore.
So, did they have anything helpful?
Oh, broke the cycle of rebirth and convinced Aphrodite to live is the achievement I got. So I wonder if there's a way you can not do that.
Medusa? That's a rather dark name to unearth. Are you thinking of seeking her out?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with.
Yeah, I know.
Athena employs her as a spy master, a hound to do her bidding, a vicious hound at that.
Athena's the murderer.
Athena's not likely to tell either of us where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know.
Well, I know where she is.
Are you all right, Grace?
It was on my
You
map.
seem troubled.
Should I be like you guys and not talk about my problems? This is what I learned. Anthony Rapp is the voice of Orpheus. Okay, first I thought you were leaving, but I'm glad you're still here. Who's Anthony Rapp? What do I know him from? I thought so too, then I stayed. Rent. Okay. I was like, why do I know this name?
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If I might suggest, speak with Persephone about it when you get a chance. It might be good for you.
Yeah,
you think she could help? Persephone?
Persephone and I have our problems, but I can't deny she is insightful. She'll surprise you.
I might do that. Thanks.
Why can't I say Calliope still needs you? I mean, I don't think I'd want to say that, but... He's no Ezekiel. Que bye. I'll be honest, I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention to what they just said. All this. Let me ask you about something you said.
What do you mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Yeah, gloomy Gus.
Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
Damn, that's cold. I want to be gloomy. Don't help me.
Ugh, Apollo. Always so dramatic. And well
know,
done,
right?
by the way. You may be the very first person ever to talk sense into Aphrodite.
He's He's weaponizing incompetence to shirk responsibility. Amen. Let's have Jess crochet that or cross stitch that on a throw pillow. Weaponizing incompetence to shirk responsibility. Apollo. Did I do the right thing in please, Persephone, did I do the right thing in convincing Aphrodite to not die? Was it right?
Why didn't you tell me what it was really all about?
The party?
I'm too
Or
sarcastic.
the veil
for this.
lifting, and Calliope's memories eventually returning.
Yeah, either.
It's not something you can prepare for. I thought this was the best way. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster.
Al Capone.
More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug. Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off.
Damn.
But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest. My chest? Whatever.
Oh, well, that sounds awful.
It was. Though not as awful as being his wife. We all have our sordid history, our personal horrors, building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
I'll give her some hearts. She's hot.
You're incredible. You know that?
There's no need to be facetious, Grace.
No, really.
I am incredible. It's true. It's good that you recognize this.
Okay, I take it back.
Oh, you can't take it back, Grace. I would have thought you'd learned that by now.
Oh, song time.
After centuries of cruel injustice, everybody working against me, every idol but for one, violent with apathy. We couldn't reach a resolution, but you and I, I'm queen of the underworld.
Wait, what's happening?
And you brave.
Man, you flirt with somebody once.
Something seems familiar about you. Have we met some lifetime ago? Gods like me don't have too much to hope for. The rules been fixed throughout the ages. So I have forged a daring path. I would like to make some changes. You see, we can win a revolution, you and I, I'm queen of the underworld, and you, Grace, you sure seem to think a lot of my loyalty. When we met, you weren't very keen on me. Now you're suggesting we have mutual enemies.
What's changed?
You've got one big mouth on you, don't you? Yet it's me who's closing in. Think I like that mouth on you, won't you?
You've overstayed your welcome. Time to go home.
Well,
Get out of here, Grace.
is there like a second verse or a bridge or something? Bye. I should go confront Medusa. Rude, right? Just song over. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna talk to Freddie. And then I think I'm at a point where I need to end stream.
Hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse?
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Well, I stopped the goddess of love from killing herself, I guess.
Yeah, there's that.
Whoa. Do gods have interventions? You know, they're nothing like I thought they would be. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
Oh yeah, there's other people that I know.
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
No.
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's
Why
couch?
is that a reason not to tell them something?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Oh,
So where is Kaz
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer.
Yeah.
Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Yeah, I still really hate that name.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
You either get to be the drama or you get to name it.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty
Get
pissed.
straight.
That much is true. Do you know anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9.
Nope.
Though I guess there are some sources that
Only
said there were only
3.
4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow, I don't even like poetry.
Yeah, it was said
You
her
will.
singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No,
hoping.
but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
We'll take it. Athena.
What about Athena?
Well, she
Is she
murdered
really supposed to
people.
be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge. Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess.
Mm-hmm.
She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive.
Maybe
She
'cause
cursed
did
Medusa,
murders.
one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the
Mhm.
Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Not being as wise as advertised is on brand for her then.
Athena did it.
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him.
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil. Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
I don't think I will.
Just how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there's never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think it means ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Me? I'm more amazed at all the big names missing. Not just Zeus and Hades, most of the Olympians seem to be gone.
Right.
Makes you think about what's been lost. But also, what
Where
might
is
still be
Zeus?
out there.
What?
You think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off. We don't know they're dead for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know?
Yeah, they're on
Then
vacay.
there are all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greeks? That only their gods are real, right? And all those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols. And that means they're hidden from each other, too. Oh, they could be everywhere and no one would know.
It's like a whole other secret side to the world.
Yeah, that's cool, right? I hope I get to meet Ganesha one day. Or maybe Lakshmi?
They exist and just avoid these gods because of the drama. Well, I don't blame them. It's like, I have my own god drama problem. I don't need all yours. It's not some conspiracy. It's just no one likes the Greeks. All the other ones hang out and have reunions, barbecues, get together, but they just don't tell the Greeks about it because, like, those guys are messes. Absolute messes.
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Like how the alien
Really?
civilizations
Nothing definitive?
avoid Earth.
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
Yeah, they're like not touching that train wreck. Reams of textbooks. Hi, Tim. Oh yeah, that's not working. I gotta fix that. Shout out to It's Top Thomas. Can I type it right? Yes, I can. Hey, welcome in.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely
it going?
secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline, Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Weird conspiracy
I don't know. I
ones.
think that's
Yeah,
interesting.
you're right.
No more questions. Tim, I didn't see all of your playthrough on this. I am wondering. So, like, let's see, we went to Aphrodite's party and we sung a song that was like, hey, maybe don't die. Maybe try the not dying thing. And she agreed. And Rocco and I had an interesting back and forth just about, like, the hell? Oh, she didn't agree in your game? Oh, snap. Oh. snap. It was a good song. Yeah, she agreed. But we had an interesting conversation about like, let's put down, y'all are messes. Y'all have a lot of drama. Maybe drink some Jesus, go to therapy, take some Prozac. You'll feel a lot better. No more questions.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
I'm putting off going to talk to Medusa because I don't want to be turned to stone when it's my only option. I hit on Persephone. I flirted with Persephone one time, and then we sang this song where she's all like coming at me to kiss me, and then she's like, okay, get out. Like she didn't kiss me. Normally people who sing this much aren't so unhappy unless they're on Glee. It's true. Apollo is just a big old Eeyore, which Rocco has no problem with. It's fine. You could be an Eeyore, not throwing shade. No Eeyore shade. Oh God. Yeah, the romance in this is weird. I accidentally locked in with Pan. Go see Medusa. I can't. I gotta stop. I gotta stop for today. I was gonna do like... How much do you think I have left? Because I've been going for like 3 hours and 40 minutes, roughly. And it's like, I figured I need to break it up into 2 days. Today and tomorrow was the plan. Because it's like, there's no way, because you told me it was like 7 hours. I'm like, there's no way I could do that in one stream. I can't do that. Like, I gotta move and not be sitting at my desk for 7 hours. That's a lot. But if you're like, oh yeah, you got like 30 minutes left of this game, then I would keep going, but not if you're lying. Don't lie to me. Let me check the journal real quick. Also, did you love the Minotaur? If you've been taking your time and doing all the dialogue options, you're probably like 60% through. Okay. So I'm gonna have to stop. I can't keep going. I loved the Minotaur. Did you... okay, so in my version, it didn't work. And so she took away the Minotaur's love for her so he wouldn't have like this unrequited love. And she's gonna let him... Oh God. And she's gonna let him be a human once a month and go mingle. They banged in yours. No! Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Rahul. I'm so sorry. He was terrible. He was so bad. That song was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, she took... At least he's not in love with her anymore. I did the right thing. Thank you. Thank you for the support. It was bad. I kind of got the vibe. It's like, hey, I'm in love with you because you're the only person around. It was terrible, but then I butted in and said, he's awkward. Give him a chance. I did that. I had Freddie help him. And she was like, oh, I've always loved you too. That was not the response. She was all like, this will be too painful and it will end because we're co-workers. So go out and mingle. Why don't you? Oh, Lord. It really felt like he just loved her because she was the only other living thing in his vicinity. So at least now he can go out and meet other people, play the field. I wonder how all these differences are going to change your ending. This is interesting. Yeah. I noticed that like in the beginning you could choose what? Charming, bad, badass, kick-ass, I don't even know, and clever. And I went with clever. And then in these timed choices in the songs, there's the different color options. And I'm wondering, do I always, I mean, I can pick whatever I want. I do what I want, I decide. But like, since I picked clever, which was blue, should I always be picking these clever things? Because I'm not. And to varying results, I guess. I saved Aphrodite and Minotaur's gonna mingle. The other one, charming. The green one is charming. I do some of those. I vary. Like every once in a while, I'll throw a red verse in there when I'm trying to spice it up. But yeah, I don't know. It's a timed decision, and I don't make choices well under pressure. So I just kind of click. Yeah, okay. So you didn't go straight your color for the songs. I wonder what that would do. But yeah, this has been interesting. It makes me want to play it again and do different things. Save this Minotaur. Let him be with who he loves. Because I love him. He's my bestie. But yeah, so I'm going to need to... I was so fascinated by the murder mystery. Oh, who did it? Athena did it. That's my guess. By Felicia. Athena did it. She was just really quick with the whole, well, now you have to die. A little too quick, in my opinion. So I've been sussing her since she offered me cookies. Literally Felicia, yeah. Yep, I've been looking up everybody, the voice actors. Because I'm like, who's this voice? I know this voice. What is this? Pan is Ezekiel from Walking Dead. Wonderful voice. Didn't know he could sing. But yeah, this has been great. I've been enjoying the hell out of this game. I thought I would like it, but I'm like really liking it. So, but that's all I can do today because I wanted to try to cut my hair and not be sitting at my desk all day because my joints aren't gonna like that. So my plan, I'm gonna get on tomorrow afternoon, probably about the same time that I usually start my streams, around lunchtime, noonish Eastern. And then I'm going to play until I finish this. So hopefully y'all can come and see how this ends, because I'm really excited to see that I am correct and that it is 100% Athena and nobody else who is the murderer. And also see if Medusa turns me to stone. Tim's over there laughing because I'm probably like super wrong. But I don't care. It's Athena. I stand by this. She wanted me dead a little too much. A little too quickly here. There was no, hey, let's hear her out and see what happened. It went straight to, well, now you gotta die. It's sus. That's all I'm saying. I wonder if the whodunit is different depending on your choices. That would be cool, actually. That would be amazing. So we'll have to see if your whodunit is the same as my whodunit. And I know there's different endings, but I thought maybe that was just like romance-wise, but maybe it's whodunit-wise. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know either, man. We'll find out. So yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching, hanging out with me. And hopefully you can come tomorrow and we will finish this game. See you then. Bye. Oh, wait. I had people watching me, and apparently I even had people who were alive that were not in their games. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta play this again. See you guys tomorrow.